But let's get into the ExFog XT system. What are the differences between the XT system and the regular system, and how much is it going to cost you to get your hands on this bad boy? What's up, guys? My name's Aaron Bennett, and today I'm excited to show you the new ExFog XT system. This is a fully upgraded kit that is available right now. Now, this video is for people who already know what the ExFog Antifog system is. If you're not familiar with the system, long story short, it's a lightweight, only 2.9 ounce polycarbonate system that is designed to drive air through small tubes into your goggles, regulate temperature, and get rid of your fog forever. We got a lot more information than that. There's a lot more to it. Variable speeds, rechargeable, 1-year factory defect warranty that includes you being happy with the product. But let's get into the ExFog XT system. What are the differences between the XT system and the regular system, and how much is it going to cost you to get your hands on this bad boy? So, as you guys know already, the ExFog system is this bad boy right here is the master unit, right? So this right here is your master unit with variable speed control, charging, all that good stuff. So what changes have we been making? Guys, we are working on a lot, and I actually had to get a couple of my notes here just to make sure that I don't get off track, because I have a tendency to do that. So first things first, we have a programming change. That is the quick clear mode. And this actually serves to do two purposes. When you press and hold on that power button for 3 seconds, it's going to overspin at about 120%. That's going to obviously quick clear your goggles. But what it's going to do is it's going to settle back on high. Because we design our unit to be as quiet as humanly possible, one of the common things that we get in the field is, bro, is this on? What speed am I on? Sometimes you forget, right? High, medium, low, off, but sometimes you forget what you set it on, or you think you might want to make an adjustment. Cool. So now, if I ever want to know where high is, I'm going to press and hold that button for 3 seconds. It's going to spin at 120% for about 30 seconds. It's going to quick clear anything on my goggle if it's there, and then it's going to settle on high. That's awesome. I always know where high is. I press and hold it for 3 seconds. Little while later, I know I'm on high, so if I want to go to medium, I hit once. If I go to low, I hit again. And obviously, if I want to turn it off, I go from there. Still, killer battery life, about 10 hours or so of battery life, 10 and a half. We hear reports of more than that. We hear reports of less, but that's on high speed running all the time. As you guys also know, a while back, we increased the actual airflow. We hand bore out every single manifold, and also with our newer fan system that we had in the unit, and I say had for a reason, the newer and improved fan system that we built to our spec and our mold that was in that system was already pushing more air. So between that and the hand bored out manifold, your airflow is dynamically changed over actually quite a bit of time here. So those of you with the older units, you'll notice an absolutely distinct difference in speed. So talking about speed, we'll circle back to that. The other thing that we've gone to now is two things. Number one, rubber cover off of our USB port. And number two, we have gone to a much faster charging USB-C. So no longer are we worried about, did we plug it in the right way? Did I bend the prongs? And not only that, we literally took our charging time from 0 to full charge. It was normally about 3.5 hours. We cut that to about 1.5 hours. So from nothing to full charge, you're about an hour and a half. So if there was to be, say, anything else on the market, I can pretty much tell you it's going to double that, if not better, right out of the gate. So plus, as you guys know or should know already, we waterproof every single one of our PCB boards. We have yet to have a return from water. Doesn't mean that isn't going to happen. It can happen. Had actually somebody reported that his umpteen-year-old unit may have been water damaged. So that's the first we've literally ever had to talk about. So this is a little bit overkill, but why not? So we now have this rubber cover that goes over your USB port. Sorry for the darkness. And so some of the guys, like we have some military guys or some guys that run out in some very sandy environments that would use a little piece of tape over this just so they don't get sand and really high sediment clogged in there. That'll make a nice difference. So we've got the quick clear mode. We got Type-C USB charging. We got the rubber charging cover. What else are we doing? We are also now going to individually, you're not going to be able to see this, but we know when they leave the door, but you're going to individually serialized units. So now all of your units have their own specific identifier on them. Obviously that serves a lot of purposes. Additional quality control checks for us if we have anything in a series that needs to get looked at. It allows you to have your own personal identifier on that unit so you know what yours is at any given time. It allows quite a few different things, obviously, from the quality side as well. We are always focused on trying to build a better quality product. We don't have quick return windows. We have a 1-year factory defect warranty that includes you being happy, and guys that have dealt with us know that we make that service a priority and we make the quality of the products leaving our door a priority. So moving on, we've got now, here's the big deal also, the universal magnet adapters, the universal magnet adapter systems that you guys have been getting. I think they're what, $575 online now. We are actually putting those in our new kits, and I'll get to pricing here in just a minute. But that universal magnet adapter system, let me see here. You guys have seen it worked out a variety of ways. We got them like right here, for instance, on these bad boys. So let me turn it into the light a little bit. So your universal magnet adapter system, where this end will be on the tubes, then you're just going to pop it right onto your goggles, and you're going to have the airflow that is directed to the goggles themselves. Again, I really apologize for the light here, but again, we've got a lot of videos out there, so you guys can feel free to check them out to see how that system's going to work for you. So that is now going to be included in the kit. The other thing, sorry, my really got to look over here to see all my notes. The other thing is now, of course, our super cool blue labeled boxes, and the final piece that is really important to me. It was a big decision our family had to make as we were going through, is that we're basically apparently trying to build ourselves out of business. We are going to an enclosed ball bearing fan. Guys, that was a big investment. Again, that was built to our mold, our specs. That was built exactly the way that we needed to have it built. And guys, this bad boy is quiet. I mean, you're going to hear fan, the air in the mic, right? But aside from that, that's all you're hearing is air. And keep in mind, I got a really good mic that's going to be picking up a lot in a sound deadened room. But at the end of the day, this bad boy is the quietest unit that we've ever put out. And being a ball bearing fan, it doesn't matter what position it's mounted in, doesn't matter how it's moved. You notice how sometimes you'd hear the rub, the brr, brr, the fan, that would kind of rub if you were getting a little bit too much wobble in there. That just isn't going to happen. This was a big investment. Guys, this is going to get you more years out of your fan. I also noticed as well, one thing that's cool on this is I actually noticed when we were running it, we're seeing more fan speed as well. So super excited about that. We got to do some final run tests, some final battery tests. So far, everything that we've been running has been speccing out pretty much as we have it. So guys, I'm excited. The rest of the kit is going to have everything else included that you're already familiar with. So the standard kit will have your headband, T-band, all your charging cables. We'll have your Velcro. It'll have your instructions and warranty information, your 5 feet of high flow tubing. It'll have your manifold, your side to side and downward facing manifolds. Have everything that you always had in a kit. The essential kit, of course, is everything minus the headband and T-band. Large majority of our Airsoft, milsim, and military guys don't need the headband and T-band. Our paintballers, our speedballers, our downhill skiers, and guys with the larger straps on the back, motocross guys and stuff like that often want the T-band or a headband, so they have that connection plate on the back. We've got videos for hookup there. Pricing. So what are we looking at pricing on the unit? Guys, pricing isn't changing. Pricing isn't changing. So the ExFog system, The standard kit is still at $59.99. The essential kit is at $45.99. Guys, we're not changing that. We're bringing you better quality. We're bringing you better products. We're giving you better supplies. We made massive changes to the system. So excited, I can't even stand it. Sorry to talk your ear off today. Hopefully we can get your support. Hopefully you guys don't mind sharing our videos. Hopefully you guys don't mind subscribing to our channels, doing what you can to help keep this small business rocking and rolling. From our family to yours, thank you so much. Excited to get this in your hands. And as always, we're here if you need anything. Have a good one. Take care.